to the Motocross Supercross podcast.
What is up? Episode 37 of the MXSX podcast. A first look, little preview at Indianapolis this weekend. East-West showdown, not shoodown, but they will be showing down. And I'm Adam here with Claudio. What's up, Claudio?
What's up, man? You okay? You okay? You got a little...
Yeah, are you going to be shooing down this weekend?
I'm about to be shooted down this weekend.
All right, that's what I like to hear.
Yeah.
So this is the most anticipated race of the year this far.
One of them.
At least.
Yeah, one of them, yeah.
We'll see how anticipated Vegas gets. But this is definitely, the 250s coming together.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting for sure. As we all know, the 250 East-West Shootout is happening this weekend. And it's going to be a great race, man. I think it's going to be a lot of competition. We're going to see a lot of good battles. And I'm very, very, very pumped to see which side is better, you know?
Yeah, it sucks there's so many injuries, but besides that,
I know
it's still going to be good.
I know. We let's go ahead and jump into injuries. You want to do 450s or the 250s first?
Yeah, let's do 250s. 250s.
Okay. Well, yeah. Since we're talking about 250s in the shootout and we're pumping everybody up,
let's talk about just the East Coast injuries.
Okay.
Martin Davalos, I saw he's out. He has like a herniated disc and a torn MCL.
Yeah, we talked about it in the last podcast. We how they mentioned, about his MCL or something on his knee bothering him, and well, here it is. And it's true. He will be missing this weekend's race, and I don't know if it's kind of unfortunate or not. He will be up there rubbing shoulders with everybody else, but I don't know, man. It kind of sucks to see the Ecuadorian. There was a lot of hype for him, and I don't think he's capitalized on it.
Yeah, no, it sucks. He's the veteran, and it's like something like this happens every year almost because that's why he's still in the 250 class. But so he's out. Obviously, Jimmy Takotis and RJ Hampshire, who got hurt in Daytona.
RJ Hampshire is still out. Yeah, Justin Heft is still out as well.
That's West Coast.
Sorry, my bad.
I saw Alves is out. Ramelier, or however you say it, Alves. Yeah, he's out. He was hurt last week. He was riding hurt after a practice crash, so he said he's out. So that's 4 right there. Who else? Who else is East Coast? Colt Nichols was East Coast.
Dylan Ferrandis.
Yeah, Dylan Ferrandis. There's 6.
I'm not sure. Is Alex Martin East Coast?
No, he's West Coast.
I thought so.
All right, so just starting right there, that's 6 people. So during the
just
the 250s,
from the East Coast too.
Yeah, the 250s are both getting 11 people or so out of their race. So that's like half of the whole East Coast talent right there.
All the whole East Coast team.
Yeah, so you would
think
the
representatives.
The West Coast will prevail, but they have some injuries too. Like you said, Justin Heft, but he wasn't the top dog. Sexton, he's in, right? I'm pretty sure he's good.
Yeah, I don't have anything on him, so yeah, I'm sure he is. McAdoo's out. Colt Nichols is out. Oldenburg is out. Taft is out. Blake Wharton though making the comeback. This is a interesting comeback. I'm very curious to see what he's gonna do this weekend with the whole shootout situation.
Yeah, I saw on his Instagram he posted a photo of saying I think it was 9 years ago today he won his first SX Lights race or something. So yeah, it's not like he's definitely not new to the sport, that's for sure. So
yeah, no, he has a championship on his belt, so there's a lot of talent right there. That's what I'm saying. I'm very curious to see what he has to bring to the table. Let's see what he can do for the Ivy Corps people. Yeah.
So the West Coast, Aaron Plessinger is sitting in that number 1 position in the points. Yep. He's got 3 wins. Joey Savacci is sitting in second. He's got 1 win, but he has 4 hole shots. So maybe we'll see Savacci pull a hole shot or so.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be key for especially for the 250s. Is gonna be key. A good jump.
Yeah. Shane McElrath, Adam Cianciarulo, who has 0 wins still. Chase Sexton, Christian Craig's on here, but obviously he's doing 450s now. And
Yeah.
Justin Hill sitting in that 7th position. But also like Kyle Chisholm, Mitchell Harrison, Hayden Melrose, Taft. You said he's out, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he's got a concussion, so he won't be riding this weekend. So it looks like it'll probably be those guys. Maybe I don't know who else might be able to sneak up there. Maybe Starling
it's still a pretty good stacked race. You're still gonna have Faulkner. You're still gonna have Osborne.
Yeah, no, I'm saying that's just the West Coast. All that was just West Coast.
Yeah.
So that's about 10 riders right there. And then whenever we look at the East Coast, then we get to start talking about names like, I swear I just had it pulled up.
Yeah, you have Joe Smith, you have Faulkner, you have Jeremy Martin, you have Zach Osborne. Jeremy Martin, who already, he didn't rub shoulders with those guys.
Yep.
You have, Martin's out.
That's what
Jimmy.
I'm saying. This is where everyone starts coming out. You have Zach Osborne, Faulkner, Jordan Smith, Jeremy Martin, and then those are definitely the top dogs there.
Yeah.
Because everyone else is hurt.
Yeah,
so
it's
it'll still
interesting.
be good,
Do you
though.
think it? Okay, so is this? Well, I guess now that we're talking about it, and I kind of just thought it through. Do you think it's a little bit more of an advantage for the East Coast guys than the West Coast guys? To come into this race like that.
You mean like the underdogs, like people who are trying to make mains?
No, not really underdogs. Just in general, because these guys, they've been out for what 6 weeks now. So.
Dude, I don't think so. I think the West Coast is gonna prevail for sure. Besides Osborne, well, I don't know. Osborne and Faulkner. Besides them, I think it's gonna be a lot of West Coast guys up there in the top 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be only Osborne and Faulkner in the top 10 for the whole.
I'm
That's what I
interested to
think.
see. That's harsh right there. I'm interested to see a battle between AP and Zach Osborne, or even Faulkner.
Yeah, and Cianciarulo, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be, yeah, this is definitely gonna be a great race.
Yeah, it's gonna be very interesting for sure.
The race times are, it kind of sucks because they do qualifying for everyone to make the race.
Yeah.
And then they do the heats, which is 6 minutes plus a lap. That is going to be the whole West Coast will have one heat and the whole East Coast will have a heat.
Yeah, they're going to add half an hour or more or such for racing.
What? Half an hour? Oh, is that why that's why they're starting earlier, right?
Yeah. Well, I'm only imagining. I wonder if they're going to have, let me see, just one LCQ or 2 LCQs.
No. Yeah, they have a last chance qualifier.
Okay.
And then the main event. That's it. So it's gonna be the same.
So just one last chance.
Yep. So I don't know.
So
I don't think it's divided up anyway. So you could get 2 West Coast guys in that. So it could be 12 West Coast and 10 East Coast guys when it comes down to it. It might not be that even 11-11 split.
Well, that's what I'm saying because so you take the first 9 from each heat, right, and then the 4 from the LCQ.
That's right.
Right.
Yeah.
So if you take, so are you gonna still take 9 from the West Coast and 9 from the East Coast?
Yeah.
And then you know what I'm saying? Is it gonna be 18 and 18 also? How is that gonna work?
Yeah. Well, there will definitely 100% be 9 West Coast and 9 East Coast. Those last 4 positions is just, the top 4 go to the main. So it could be 4 West Coast guys, 4 East Coast guys, or maybe 2 of each, maybe 3 of one of the other. But there's definitely going to be 9 East, 9 West, guaranteed. And that's going to be a good one.
Yeah, I mean, no, I know, but I'm saying because like East Coast guys, they get a heat 1 and heat 2, right?
No, there's only one heat.
Oh, okay. So West Coast goes 1 heat, East Coast goes 1 heat.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Exactly.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. And those are going to be short races too. It's like a main event down to 6 laps or 7 laps.
Gotcha. Okay. Now we're good. Okay.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. That's going to be really exciting. And, Justin Hill back on the 250s. He actually won that last race they had in San Diego. So
yeah, he was looking really, really good in the 450.
Yeah, so maybe he turned it around. And Chase Sexton, he had multiple podiums. Savacci, remember he would always, like we said, he had 4 hole shots, so he's always up front, and then some of them would happen. But maybe he turns it around. Mistake. And this is also the first time since Osborne and Savacci got into it in Vegas last year. Yeah,
that's another good reason to watch this race. That's going to be heated.
Yeah, so the 250s alone is going to be sick. And
it's going to be a great show for sure.
Yeah, and we know the 450s has already been heating up a little bit with Tomac. Looks like he's starting to make a comeback, but Anderson's still, 42 points ahead of Marvin in second, and we saw Brayton get his first win. Baggett been a little up and down, so a lot of injuries in that class too. So really good opportunity for some of the younger guys, or not the privateers, I should say.
50 points separate Jason Anderson from Eli Tomac.
Yeah, so that's 2 races pretty much.
Yeah, this could be interesting. Also in the 450, I know there's nothing cool or anything special going on there, but it's just it's getting interesting again. I think Anderson I think has a big target on his back now more than ever. Now that Eli is kind of on fire, and then Muskin is getting in the rhythm. Then you saw Justin Brayton with that first win, so. It's definitely getting good for sure.
That's right. I mean, this will be round 12, and there's, only 17 rounds, and that final one's in Vegas. So we are down to like 6 more races. If I did my math right. Yeah, 6. There's 6 races left. So Eli, if he gets up there, he should just put Anderson on the ground. He's got to take him out. Even if he's got to even if he's ahead of him, he's got to slow down, wait for him to catch up, and then put his ass down on the first lap or something.
Yeah.
He's got to do something. That's going to be his best bet to win this thing. So, hey, it could happen. But I'm looking at the track right now. It looks pretty dope.
The track is actually really, really sick. I like it a lot.
It's definitely different. That start, it's like long, and then it got a little hook on the end or something. It's cool. It should be very unique. We'll see. A lot, that 180 turn, it goes like up and then almost like a 90 and then a 180 turn right after it. So
I like the 2 left turns right there right at the gate. You got that long start, and then you turn left like a semi left, and then like a 180 left into that rhythm section.
Oh yeah, there's gonna be some bumping in that turn, 100%. Yeah, and then definitely. Even like right before the right after that, before that rhythm section, that inside line's got like a, its own little kicker. So it's gonna be interesting. Very, very interesting. But yeah, it comes right into that rhythm section. Then some whoops. Right, they use all the space pretty good, but as you can see off the start, you know how those 2 lanes intersect the start line right there? Do you have it pulled up?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. So those 2 lanes, I think to me they look kind of close. Like if someone comes off the finish line jump into that whoop section and they come in a little hot, I feel like they could definitely bump someone into that other lane.
Yes, I mean, we could probably see that same problem that we had on with Anthony Rodriguez on I think it was the 2nd or 3rd round on the East Coast.
That's right.
Yeah, we could probably see something like that, but hopefully not. So
yeah, that's definitely something to keep an eye out for, because I feel like it just looks really close to me from right here. And you know how people are battling these days, little bumping. Someone gets bumped the wrong way. Maybe Chad Reed.
Maybe Chad Reed. Speaking of Chad Reed, he had a DNF last race. What is that about?
Yeah, well, Bowers put him out, put him on the ground, and and that just seemed to be it for him.
Was it a dirty pass, or what do you think?
Oh no, I don't think it was dirty at all. It looked to me like he barely touched him. So
yeah,
nothing dirty. But you can't disrespect the legend like that. You better be watching his back. Sleep with one eye open.
I would.
The Supercross gods will haunt Bowers.
I know, man. He's out there just trying to get the most main events, and here comes Tyler Bowers just trying to be all dirty and stuff.
Yeah, he's trying to bring his arena cross ways into the Supercross, and it did work. I have to say, he put him on the ground. So maybe Chad Reed can beat Bowers this week.
Hopefully.
Should we make a little? Well, how about next in our predictions show? We'll both pick either Bowers or Reed to come out on top. So I'll have to think about that.
Yeah, we'll do a side bet.
All right, little side bet. All right. Well, let's wrap this up then right now. Thanks everyone again for tuning in to another episode of the Motocross Supercross podcast. It's gonna be a very eventful and fun night on Saturday, East-West Shootout.
Make sure you guys are giving us a follow at MXSX Podcast on Instagram and everything else. Well, that's gonna be it for today, my friend.
See ya. Peace.